planning to do a haul today. I was just out, you know, doing a quick, just for fun, not quick, no timing, no restrictions. Kids are at daycare, I'm not working, amazing outing. No plans, no idea of what I needed, just for fun. And of course, I got a ton of stuff at the Restore. I also got a maple latte that I forgot about. So it's now almost 2 hours old and I haven't even taken a sip. Thrifting distracts you, man. Ooh, still really delicious. Okay, I wasn't planning to do a haul, but you know, I thought, why not? I got a decent amount of stuff. One of them is like a bag full of ornaments that I haven't even gone through myself, so we can go through that together. And it'll be my little Thanksgiving treat for you. I am thankful for you. Thank you for showing up on my corner of the internet, watching me talk about vintage stuff, watching me haul stuff, reselling, all the things. I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm glad you give me a place to share my excitement for these things. And yeah, I've got a million hauls. So, you know, if you're looking for something to do, I'll link them. All right, first I'm looking at this. I want to open this. I got these, what I think is a pair of candlesticks. Wrought iron, maybe? Let's see. Very industrial, but also like a little feminine. They've got this like ruffle kind of effect. It almost like a little floral effect. Kind of cool, right? Like a little, kind of like a chamber style almost. That green is distracting. Here, let me take one off. A matching set. They're black. It's, again, kind of like industrial with the metal and the way the actual, here, look. That's, you know, feels kind of industrial, but the organic shapes make it kind of feminine too. So I don't know, these are just kind of cool. Felt unique to me. And the pair was $150. Especially with like a colored candle. Honestly, kind of a unique size candle. 1/2 inch. I don't know, I'll have to test some things. And then let me show you this so I can get it out of the way. I actually got this at the children's thrift store where I was looking for some Christmas things for my kids. This immediately jumped out to me. It's in amazing condition. It's got some corner wear. And yeah, barely, but the binding's in great shape. It does have like a scratch here and a scratch on the back, if you can see that. But otherwise, again, for a kid's book especially, in great condition. I got this for $3.50 and the binding is still in great condition. Here's an example of the illustrations. It has that old book smell. I don't know, it's just so beautiful to me. I want it. I want it for my kids, but I wouldn't trust my kids with it, so I don't know. I don't know, we might just have to keep this in our personal collection. 1974 printing, it says. It's so pretty. Look at the Santa. Cute. It's not really focusing, but it's just the illustration style. There's something about it. So that guy was $3.50. Okay. Also for my kids, this was at the Restore. This is a whole bunch of little foam stamps, different festive shapes. And again, just for the kids, for the craft pile. This was $1. So I don't know if I'll use this year or, you know, next year, either way. This is my favorite kind of stuff to find at the thrift store because I love to have stuff like this on hand, but I hate spending money on it. So yay. Okay, this is beautiful. This is not like my normal style, but something about it. It needs to be cleaned. There's some residue here, but it is in beautiful condition, no chips, no cracks. I don't usually love yellow, and this is very retro, like 70s colors to me. but the size of this is more like a platter or like an oversized plate. It feels very cottagey. I don't know. There's just something about it. I can picture it being styled. I can picture lots of people loving it. It's stamped USA. And it was $3. Not festive. Maybe I'll save that one for the spring. Okay. Let me see. I wrapped some things in tissue, so it might be a little loud. Look at this little face. Look at that eye. This might be someone's like DIY woodworking project. I mean, this is definitely just like hot glued on there. But how sweet is this? Double-sided. It doesn't move. It looks like it might, but it doesn't. It's just this beautiful freestanding wooden decoration. Picture that on a mantle. I love it. This was $2. Feels like a steal. Okay, I got some random ornaments. This like metal, painted metal. It has the effect of being a bell. Like there is a little piece of metal in there, but it, I think it's probably tin. It's very thin sheet metal painted on the outside. And it's got little slits to kind of create the, you can kind of see the light shining through there maybe. I don't know, just pretty. Love the colors. And love the color of this too. So this was $2. Corning. Love a purple kind of, this is not cranberry glass, but you know, plum cranberry-ish colors. The size of this, I don't know age of this. I'll have to do some research, but just the color, imagine a big pillar candle. Hold on. With a chonky pillar candle in it. I love that. And, or just like a little snack bowl. This little vintage Santa guy, he was 79 cents. He does move a little bit, his legs. The little hearts on his feet, are you kidding? Very cute, very old. Well, relatively old. Okay, another ornament. Classic, nostalgia. I also love these just as kind of like on a doorknob, on a, you know, I'm less into the idea of this on my tree, more into this just like adding festive color around the house or like a kitchen, that sort of thing. And let's see. Oh, okay, this is silver. $2. I got this little silver dish. Silver's making a comeback. This is very tarnished. Is that the word we use for silver? I know, like you can tell this has got age. Let's see. It's marked, but I'm struggling to see it. International Silver. Wilcox, something in Wilcox. I don't know, it's marked, need to do research. Very cool. Next, oh, I don't know why I was into this little girl. It's a little thin piece of wood, double-sided painting. And again, 50 cents, little ornament. I don't know. Maybe the flowers and the colors. Cute. I'm doing a market in 3 weeks, so it'll be mid-December, and I'll link the detail. I'll put the details somewhere down below if you're local to Burlington. And it's a vintage market, tons of vendors, I think primarily clothes, but definitely not only clothes. And I will be obviously vintage home decor there. So very excited for that. And so have been kind of like stocking up my ornament collection because it feels like an easy thing to kind of have a low price point. People will be feeling festive. Also, people, like, I am someone who likes to sometimes put ornaments when I'm wrapping a gift, like put an ornament kind of in the bow, or like, you know, like instead of a tag, I put an ornament. So if other people are in that mindset, maybe. This is a box of candles made in Holland. Comes with this vintage paper clip that someone had on there. These are potentially the perfect size. These are just like a white vintage ornament. It's probably hard to tell, but it has a bit of a ribbed effect. Yep. Perfect. So I actually found these way earlier than I found these, but I had a feeling they might fit. It says these are candles for angel chimes, made in Holland. I don't know what that is, if that's a product. 1 dozen, made in Holland for $1. So these are kind of just going to be for my own personal collection, the candles, but maybe I'll pair them with the candlesticks for the market and see if that helps them sell, because it's annoying if you are excited about the candlesticks, but no, you don't have that size candle at home. If someone had at least one to get started, I think that might help add some value. Okay, finally, not finally, this little guy, let me take this. This was also $1. This is, I thought this could be used as a bud vase. I'm not sure what exactly it may have been intended for, if not a vase, but it's got like the, maybe it was dropped but didn't quite chip. Okay, so this was $1, and this just is this beautiful painted little vase. It's got these little birds, which the colors of this are really pretty, blue and pink. Look at those little birds. Focus, focus. Nope, you're not getting focused, but very pretty. Something about it. You can tell it's small, it fits in my hand, but something about the colors and the birds, just really pretty. I can't wait to see what my squinting eyes look like, because I'm sitting here staring at this vase and then I realize how my face is like so focused. Love that for me. This also has this beautiful little rim, little kind of metallic rim, which is mirrored in this other piece I found, which is unmarked. Different style painting on these two, but I can't imagine they're the same maker, but maybe. This one says made in China and has potentially a maker's mark on it. This one is unmarked, kind of this interesting shape, half moon shaped dish with the scalloped edge, a little metallic rim, and the floral painting on the inside, which again, just love the thought of this as a jewelry dish, but the unique shape really caught me. $1.50 for that, $1 for the bud vase. And now, last but not least, I got, oh, well, let's do this first. This is not the last thing, as always. So this is just like a bag full of ornaments. And now I don't know if you can tell, but there's a price here, and then there's like individually priced stuff inside. I was like, how much is this? Oh, and there's another price here, $2. So I handed it to her and I was like, I don't know what you want to charge me for this. She charged me the $1.79, which is great. This little guy was one of the first things I saw. I love him. Are you kidding? With his little candy cane and his nose. Oh my God, I love him so much. He even has a little tail. So this one, I don't know. I was gonna say, might be staying in our house because this would be so cute. This is like a child-friendly ornament. I'm a little nervous about decorating with toddlers, you know? Last year, I don't think our tree had any ornaments. I think I just did lights and was like, let's go with it. And I was happy with that, honestly. Okay, so this says 79 cents and it's just a set of 3 paper stars. Obviously they didn't charge me for this separately, but this will be fine. This will be exciting for like craft box. And there were 2 of those in there, which is why I was like, wait, what are we being charged here? So some stars for the craft pile. Love it. And then this, what's this one? A little hand-painted heart. I think it's hand-painted. It says Merry Christmas on the back. Definitely looks hand-done. Like, I wouldn't have bought this on its own, but it was in the bag. I could paint over this. Interesting idea. Okay, but then there were more. I knew that there were at least 2 I liked in the bag. Okay, this one, I've got a little globe, but it doesn't have the top anymore. And there's a few other little glass balls that do have the top. Nope, not even glass, maybe just plastic. Not sure. A green, a silver. Perfectly fine for staging. I'll probably use them for staging. And then here we go. Look at this little vintage Santa guy. I assume he's vintage. I guess I don't know that for sure, but look at that guy. So cute. So I'll put a little hook on him. And then this one. I knew I could see this one was in there. More stuck together. Got a little pink glittery ball. Look at this guy. I could see him in there. I've got to do some research on this because this one reminds me of some things I've seen before. It does have a little bit of wear. You can kind of tell the paint's kind of worn away there. And it looks like there's a hole there. So I don't know if maybe he was resting on something originally or what, but when he's hanging, you wouldn't notice that. So regardless, he's very cute. I spotted him and Santa in addition to my little reindeer and I was sold. So that was a cool little bag. Let's see. I assume none of these are marked, but worth checking. Nope. Just a random assortment of colored plastic balls. Honestly, these little plastic ones, if you have an older child, would be fun in a sensory bin or like crafts, make a necklace out of them. Okay, then the real final thing is this guy. Left turn. I love when I have these really festive hauls and then I'm like, well, this is spring. But the colors, what is it with yellow today? The yellow plate, the yellow flowers. There's just something like abstract, like obviously you know what this is, but it still has an abstract, very organic style to it, which I love. I don't love the frame, but it would probably be fine painted. This is definitely a painting on canvas. The frame is kind of cheapo. They've got kind of like the original cardboard. And this frame has, I'm trying not to hit my lights. You can see the frame kind of has leaves on it. It's kind of like a plasticky coating. The frame is nothing, but I don't even know what color I would do. It would be really cool with a green frame, I feel. I might, just for the sake of being able to sell it framed, do a little paint job on the frame and let someone reframe it for their style if they wanted to. Or I'll just sell it loose without the frame, potentially. Unfortunately, it's not signed. Maybe when I take it out, I'd find a signature, but there's not much wiggle room between the end of the canvas and the frame. So I'm assuming it's unsigned, but that's okay, because I got it for $5. So even if I sold it for like 25 or 35, it's a beautiful piece. And because of the size, can like easily carry that value, in my opinion. And again, do I want this in my own house? Maybe. There's something unusual about my house where, like, if you can kind of see behind me, there's so many angles, there's so many windows and doors, there's very little wall space to actually have art. So I love it. Do I need to hold on to it? Maybe not. So that was my fun haul. Very fun. All in, I think it was around $25. So well Well worth the trip, in my opinion. Had some fun browsing, wasn't too crowded. Let's see, what are my favorite things? I don't know why I love this guy. Do you think this is one of those Woobles things? Those like modern knitting kits? It very well could be. I thought those were bigger, but I'll Google image him and see if that's what he is. If that's what he is, I will just keep him, obviously. But the hook looks vintage. That's a silly thing to go on, but it means something. So this is definitely a crowd pleaser, but this guy might be the winner of the day. Might be the winner of the day. I'm looking around, like, what else did I get? I don't know, you know, fun, festive stuff. This is probably the end of my Christmas shopping, right? Like, I now need to be done getting festive inventory and move on. But, you know, wish me luck for this market in a few weeks. Hopefully I did a decent job curating a collection and I'll be able to make some people pretty happy with some cool new finds. Happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate. I know holidays come with lots of feelings. Everyone celebrates holidays differently and enjoys time off of work differently and all of that sort of stuff. So if you are celebrating, I'm putting my painting down. If you are celebrating, I hope you are enjoying whatever it is that you are choosing to do for your celebration. And if you are enjoying YouTube on any random day of the year, I hope you're enjoying that too. I will link my playlist in the cards for thrift hauls. I do lots of shop with me's, so there's plenty, including some other recent festive themed hauls. So if you're in the festive spirit, go check those out too. And I will see you soon. Hi. I wasn't planning to do a haul today. Is this angle? Yes. Can we work it? Do you need to be higher? Do you need to be further? Do you need to be... It's fine. I'll stand here. You need to be higher. Internet and watching me talk about vintage things and, you know, feed my consumerist